Hi traders, this is Aftab and you are watching Aftab Forex YouTube channel. Thank you so much everyone for joining me. Today I'm going to discuss my strategy and I want to add trend lines with the strategy. So you can say this is a trend line strategy which will definitely help you understand the market moves, and you can very nicely predict the future moves with this particular strategy. Along with this, I will be explaining that what are the common mistakes that each and every trader repeats on a regular basis. I will be running this whole analysis on the XAGUSD daily time frame, but remember, this strategy will be helping you on any chart, on any instrument. If you apply the strategy, you will be getting 90% accurate direction of the market. So right here, I assume you may have seen my previous video in which I have discussed my ABCD pattern. I want to give you a little bit recap of that, since if the market is going up, when I start to see it coming down, what I do is I grab by Fibonacci and identify 61.8% retracement, and that 61.8% retracement is usually point B, and let's suppose if this is a bullish, I will be looking for buy opportunities right here to the top side. There are two ways of trading it. The first is you enter right here and you can exit at point D. The second option you have is you can trade from right here towards the recent resistance we have, and in those cases this is on the higher time frames a lot of the money. And even if you can focus on this move on the lower time frames, just imagine how much profits can you generate on regular basis. So stay with me, I will be explaining this strategy for all of you once again. The ABCD, I will be giving you the link of that video in the description. Make sure to check it out and then check this video as well, or if you want to see this video first and that video after it, still it will be very nice. So traders, first of all, when it comes to a strategy, there are a lot of the traders who are struggling with making consistent profits, but unfortunately they are not able to make it in Forex, and most of the traders either quit Forex trading, which obviously is a good decision for them. If they think they cannot make it in Forex, that's a very good decision. The second is, if someone cannot make profits in the Forex markets and the person or the trader still try to trade, and this trading thing has become a challenge for the person, then I will highly recommend those traders, those people, to understand this ABCD pattern strategy along with the trend lines. So without wasting further time, I am now starting explaining the strategy. First of all, let's say I am going to analyze this chart with my strategy and I want to find some levels for myself that I can trade. So there are obviously different time frames, but I usually do it on the daily time frame. It gives me a lot of good profits on the daily time frames, and when the markets are very slow, I do that on the H4 and still it gives me good profits. So first of all, in this strategy there will be certain things that you have to identify. Since now I assume you have an idea about the ABCD pattern, now let me explain how to apply that plan or that strategy on the real chart to make a very nice and simple technical analysis. So first of all, whenever you open a chart, it will be open in front of you like this, very simple. So when you look at this, I at the first place recommend every trader, every person who want to trade with the ABCD, I recommend to find out the trend line on any market. So I am right here on this chart, and this is a very nice trend line with me. Now most of the traders have problems understanding the trend lines, and most of the traders are confused that how many touches we need on a trend line. So I look for at least 2 touches, the first right here, the second right here, and even I have got the third one. So then the market continued up, and after that when it came back down, it was coming down, and suddenly it was stopped near this trend line. So on this trend line the bulls attack on the market, but there is one other thing that I want to draw your attention to. That is right here, if you see why the market bounces off from right here, because see, it was a very fantastic 61.8% retracement. Every time the market comes near this 61.8% retracement on a bullish trend line, bulls will definitely be trying to jump in and take it over. So in this case, obviously this is the start of the trend, right? This is start of the trend with us, and we have to know from where the whole trend started. And after that definitely it went up, it came down, a bigger one, especially on the daily time frame you can see. So obviously it takes time. After that I will be showing you how you can analyze the H4 with this strategy and make good profits, and I will be showing you that how the traders are making profits on the Fibonacci and the trend line strategy. So start of the trend right here, a correction, and this becomes A, this becomes B, this becomes C, and if you see, that is going to become the point D. So now traders understand, with just the help of this trend line and Fibonacci 61.8% retracement, just think about it, how much the market moved up. If I count the number of pips from right here, this is almost 610 pips of profits. Now in such situations, usually we enter at 61.8% retracement, and the stop is somewhere below the previous support. So in this case, since it was rejected from the trend line, stop was around 100 pips and 600 pips it gave. So now tell me everyone, do you think these people are mad or they are crazy? These people I call the very successful people in the Forex industry. They are very successful traders because they take positions on the Fibonacci with proper strategy and they hold it. So here you see a very nice 600 pips of move it gave. And stay with me, I even will be showing it to you on the M15, that how you can apply it. So this is a little bit about the previous one. Now obviously if you see, this is point D right here, and we have got a confirmation, a very nice confirmation on the daily time frame in the form of what? In the form of a double top. Now with this double top, what we get is we have got a very nice divergence. Now let me explain divergence a little bit in this video. When price was right here, just have a look at the RSI, it was above. When the price was taking a retest at the previous zone, RSI was below. When we connect these high with this low, it will show a kind of downward divergence, and same was the case right here. the market dropped very nicely right here. So if you see, since we are Fibonacci traders, what I at this stage was be looking for is a 61.8% retracement right here. So if you see right here, the trade was exactly missed, right? And in such situation, when the trade missed, don't try to chase the market, though it went up very nicely to the top side. So if I miss this buy trade from right here, I would then be looking for a sell trade if I can get. Since this is also going down, so I have to see if it works or not. So in this situation, if you see, the sell from 61 was also missed. So this one was missed, this one was missed. No problem, we have a lot of other instruments. If we missed it on this one, we will catch it on another instrument, because at a time you can apply this particular strategy on any chart you want at the same time. So let's delete these lines, and now let me again draw that Fibonacci from bottom to top. And finally, that missed trade we have got from right here. Just have a look at this Fibonacci, 61.8% retracement again. So a very nice buy trade was taken from here, and this buy trade has a TP of how much? A TP of the previous resistance. So the previous resistance was right here, and we have got a nice 240 pips of TP with just 100 pips of SL. In this case, the SL was around 110 pips, and it almost gave 261 pips. Then when I see these successful moves on the charts, I become a little bit sad when I see people are also, despite of knowing this, they are still not exactly making it. So obviously there are a lot of psychological trading as well. There are people who cannot hold the trades overnights. I will be explaining that. Now with the same strategy, if you see, it again gave us a sell trade from 61.8% retracement right here. Since this candle closed above it, we cannot set a pending limit. It closed above it, just wait for the market, wait for the market, wait for the market. When it came back down, that was the time to take a sell trade from here with 120 pips of SL, and the target near the recent support for a sell. So just have a look at it, around 209 pips with just 124 pips of SL. So my friends and traders, this is the actual way to trade with the Fibonacci. Now once we get this, connect these lines, and rest of the things these trend lines will be doing. So how many trades we have got from right here? The first one, this was a 61.8% retracement. The second one from right here, 61.8% retracement. The third one as a sell from right here, 61.8% retracement. That was the TP. And since this came again to the 61.8% retracement, again a buy trade with an SL right here and another trade. So this trade we have got, this trade we have got, this trade we have got. This one is missed because it was played on the 50 Fibonacci. This one we have got, right? I have another strategy of a double top and bottom, and if you understand that, then you could also took this one, but I'm not going to discuss that today. And another trade from the same trend line to the bottom side. So tell me traders, is it any difficult? There is No sort of rocket science in this whole strategy. A very simple strategy this is. Now let's say if you want to trade it right now from right here, can you trade? Well, it is for those traders who are following this up rally. But still, if someone is interested to get this trade, they can take it very easily for 222 pips. So if it come back down just around 50 pips of stop loss just below this, so around 58-60 pips of stop loss can give 231 pips of take profit. So is it any difficult? No. Now I want to show you on some other chart, maybe Euro JPY. Let's see, let's delete this weekly analysis. On the Euro JPY, let's see, and I will be showing you that this is not difficult, but what you need is you just need to understand it a little bit. First thing first, have a look at it. Where is the trend line we have on the H4? We have a trend line all the way, the first touch and the second touch right here, and we have also this level. This is the present moment, but since we have nothing that we can trade right here, so we are not assuming it, so we are obviously deleting it. And right here, if we see, we no doubt have a trend right here, this one, the first touch and almost the second touch, which makes it valid, a valid Fibonacci, a valid zone. And I will be showing you that on the H4 why it bounced off from this level. Just have a look at it. Let me just simply have a look at this one and see, is it any difficult? No, my friends. A trend line, a 61.8 and a very nice buy move. Where was the TP? Near the resistance zone, and after that the market dropped, but this was a candlestick trade, so I'm not discussing it, right? I'm just discussing the Fibonacci. And this level again, this 61 gave this much profit once again. So what was difficult in it? Now for the sell, you took a buy from here, and for the sell, let's see if we missed that trade or if we get it. In this case right here, from here we have missed the trade, but right here we got it, and again back down. So see, one trade this level gave, the second trade this level gave, the third trade this level gave, and then for the sell, the fourth trade it gave, and this one was missed. So is it any difficult, my friends? No. But still, when I see traders sending me their charts with negative balances, I don't understand why you guys are always emotionally trading. Stop it, my friends, stop it. If you don't, you will blow your accounts. If you don't want to go into the much details, this is the simple technique. Just do it then with the trend line and with the help of a support zone. Now you may say, how do we know market is going to go back up from right here? You can clearly see right here. See, wasn't it a good previous zone? Market got rejected from here, it came down closer to it and then go back up, and this time we have got a Fibonacci. So and on at the moment this is a downward trend, I will be explaining that on the daily a little bit, not in too much detail. What we have right here is this thing. This is an impulsive wave. Why this is an impulsive wave? Because we have this as an impulsive wave as well. See this ABCD pattern, and if I draw Fibonacci right here, you will exactly see from where the market bounces off. 61.8% retracement. Very simple. Now what's next? Let me explain that to you as well. Let's delete again everything. Very simple, since I just have shown you that this is an impulsive wave with us, and if I get enough comments and likes on this video, I will be making a separate video on how to identify an impulsive wave. At start it will be a little bit tricky, but if you practice it for a month or two, it will become your habit, and then you will be doing it by yourself. So right here, when the ABCD pattern was completed, let me show you. When this ABCD pattern was completed, what happened is this was at D. At point D, what the market usually do is it come back down to 61.8% retracement, and it is going to come back down. Now those traders who see it going up and emotionally taking buy trades, or if they are holding sell position and emotionally closing it, that is a totally wrong thing to do, because in this case stop will be up there. Those who entered right here, and again these are those successful traders who always make millions and millions of dollars with this simple strategy. So I want to recall these things once again. The first thing is identify a trend line. Then the second thing is, once the trend line is identified, let's say this is a trend line, it started from right here, and if you see the market right here, you can enter and leave the market at 61.8% retracement. So the trend line, the 61.8% you have to look for. The third one is RSI, and those who always ask me about the RSI settings, see this is level 80 as overbought, level 20 as oversold, and with the settings this is period 5. Since I'm a weekly trader, so I do it with period 5 since 2016, and it gives me good levels. So on the RSI, what I look for, usually trend changes when we get divergence. Again, if I get enough comments from all of you, I will be making a separate video on the divergence. So thank you so much everyone for being here with me. I hope this strategy brings a lot and lots of profits in your life, in your accounts. Do keep me in your prayer. I need your prayers, and these days I'm also not feeling very well. Please pray for me, and I will see you in the next video. I have yet 3 parts of these videos left, so make sure to watch this whole playlist, and I'm sure enough you will become a master of it. I wish you good luck. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.